Hi guys and welcome back. The brand new season is upon us and Arsenal kick off today the Matchday Live series on FIFA 21. Of course, when FIFA 22 is released, we'll be switching this series to FIFA 22. But for now, we're going to finish it off with FIFA 21. So let's see how Arsenal get on then. It's been a long summer, of course. We've had some interesting times during the Euros. England got themselves all the way to the final. But now we must concentrate on the domestic action. I would say European action, but of course, there's no European action for Arsenal this season. A big blow for the Gunners after losing in the semi-finals of the Europa League, as you can remember last season, against Villarreal. Very poor couple of games there against the Spanish side, but it is what it is. No excuses then going into this season for Arsenal. We don't have the distraction of European football, so the players should be more fresh-faced and legs must be a lot fitter than the usual season. We won't be playing as many games as the teams around us, especially ones jumping for the challenge of the Premier League title. So, as I said, no excuses for Arsenal not to be up and around there, especially when it comes to stamina and fitness among the players. But going towards the transfer market, we've brought in 3 players so far. Lukonga, who I rate actually really highly. I've seen him in pre-season as well. He started pretty nicely in there, looking really well. He looks like he could be the perfect partner for Thomas Partey in the middle of Arsenal's midfield. But of course, we still have Mikel Arteta as the manager, so no doubt he will just be starting Granit Xhaka. But of course, Partey won't be starting tonight's game against Brentford. I think he is currently holding on to a knock, so I think he'll be missing out, which means Lukonga could start, but it's most likely to be El Nene and Xhaka in the middle for Arsenal today. But we'll see what Arteta goes with. Maybe he'll shove Lukonga in there straight away. It would be nice. But other transfers coming in, obviously Ben White, 50 million. He's the most expensive one of the summer so far for the Gunners. Will he turn out to be a good signing? We all know that he is a decent player. Whether he is going to be decent enough for Arsenal, whether he's even better than William Saliba, is still yet questionable. So we'll see how he gets on through the season. Will he get a start straight away? Again, another question to be asked by Mikel Arteta. And then, of course, we've brought in Tavares as the backup, really, currently for Kieran Tierney at that left-back position. But of course, if we do go for a back 5, then Tierney can maybe slot back into that left-sided centre-back position and maybe have Tavares on the left wing. And that, again, something else that we could be watching out for throughout the season. Still quite a few players remaining at Arsenal, which you probably would have expected them to be gone by now. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who I'm actually a big fan of, especially as we need somebody in that right-back position to replace Hector Bellerin. Bellerin's, I'm not really sure what's going on with Hector, if I'm totally honest. Not good enough to remain at Arsenal, if I'm going to be totally honest. He's a great guy, but he's just let the team down. He's not really adding anything towards Arsenal going forward at all. Doesn't show any passion. I think he's a little bit too focused on his lifestyle, if I'm totally honest. But we'll see how the season goes on. See if he's still here come the end of the transfer window. Still quite a few options as well. I think Cedric Suarez, he could play at the right back. Even Rob Holding as well. So still options at a right back position, even though they're not something that we really are looking for ideally. There's still questions about the central attacking midfield position. Obviously, Smith Rowe, he's signed a new contract for Arsenal. He's a new number 10, so hopefully he has a great season. Will he start today? Again, we'll have to wait and see on that. I have a feeling he will start, and I feel that it will be Aubameyang on the left wing and Lacazette as the main striker, with obviously Pepe on the right side. I can't see Bukayo Saka starting today just because he had a very busy summer. I'm sure he could play if needed, and he could possibly start. You never know. His fitness is absolutely fantastic, but I feel that Mikel Arteta will just give him that little extra rest for the start of the season. But as you can see in this FIFA 21 game against Brentford, it is still 1-1 right now as Brentford go all the way through and cleared off the line. there by Arsenal. Arsenal will be playing in their blue third kit tonight. So we'll see how that looks on the players. It looked okay in all the media promotion photos. I won't be buying it myself though. It's not that good to buy. In fact, I don't think I'll be buying any shirts this season. I'm not a big fan of the home one. The three blue lines on the shoulders just don't do it for me. So I think this season I'll just be wearing last season's shirts. But Brentford, a quick note on them then before we do end today's episode. Looks like this one will be ending 1-1. And remember, Brentford did get promoted as the playoff winners in the Championship. So obviously they did have a great season last year. To be honest, I have no idea if they've been buying players throughout the summer, whether they've been selling any of their star players. I've not really been following Brentford at all, so I do apologise to any Brentford fans. I'm sure you're going to have an interesting season regardless. Possibly one of the favourites to go down, but we'll just wait and see. There may be a surprise package within them, and if they get a result tonight, you never know how far they could go. But as you can see, Arsenal have stolen this one late on into added time, 10 seconds in fact into added time, and Lacazette it is who gets the winning goal here for Arsenal. The counter-attacking play from the Gunners. Aubameyang down that left wing, cutting inside, plays it across the middle. No defender was there. It was Alexander Lacazette, who has also been rumoured to be on his way out. Again, we're waiting for offers possibly, but he is a player who I want to be starting week in, week out. He is a player I feel needs to be starting week in, week out. Otherwise, he's just not a man on form. But there we go, guys. That is the end of the opening day of the Premier League season. Fingers crossed we can pull out a result, get the win, and finish the day top of the Premier League table. And obviously that gives us good stead going forward. I'm very, very excited for this season. I'm hoping that Arsenal do bring in more players before the transfer window closes. Let me know below, guys, who you support, where you think your team is going to be finishing, but we're going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.